Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have 3 fun Valentine signs for you that are super easy and made from all of Dollar Tree products. So let's get started. So our first project today is a super cute heart box, and we're going to start out with one of these little boxes from the Dollar Tree. It has a 3D effect in there, so I just take my scraper and scrape all of that off, and then I'm using some pink folk art chalk paint just to paint the inside of this box. Then I'm going to take these felt hearts that came from the Dollar Tree and some twine, and I'm going to kind of thread the twine in the holes to connect both of the hearts together. I'm going to stuff this with some paper towel to give it kind of a 3D effect, and I just start out by interlacing the twine, and I just go around kind of like I'm tying my shoe. So once I get about halfway around the heart, I just take a paper towel and I kind of split it in half, and I stuff half of the paper towel into the heart. Now you can use anything you have to stuff this heart. You could use batting, you could use a sock, anything that you have. I just had some paper towel laying around and I thought it would be just fine. You could use Kleenex in here if you wanted, just anything that's not going to kind of show through than the white heart. And then once I have that paper towel in the heart, I'm just going to start doing the rest of this side of the lacing. I do go ahead and stuff the other half of the paper towel in here when I'm about halfway through this side lacing. Once I have that all laced through the entire part of the heart, I just end where I started, and I'm just going to tie a shoelace bow and tie those two pieces together, and then just kind of clip off the end so it's not quite so long. I've used several of these twine hearts that I've made throughout my decor. Some of them are in my tiered tray, some of them are just kind of stuffed in with some pictures on a ledge that I have. So these are pretty fun and easy to make, and you can use them all over your decor. So once we have that finished, we're going to come back to the box, and I decided that the pink needed a little bit of dry brushing in there. It's just a little bit too flat, so I take some white Waverly chalk paint and I just go ahead and get most of it out of my brush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and dry brush the inside of the box. So we're ready to go ahead and place the heart in the box, and it will fit either horizontally or vertically. I just decided that I had a lot of horizontal decor, so I decided to go ahead and do this one vertical. All I'm doing is adding some hot glue to the back and putting it into the middle of this tray. or frame, I guess. And then that is it. I think it turned out super cute, and I really love those felt hearts with the twine. Like I said, I have them all over my house. So today's video is part of Sign Wednesday, which is put on by Deco Easy and Crafty Leanie. This is a new monthly challenge that they are hosting. Both of these channels are some of my dearest friends and some people that I met right when I started doing YouTube and who have helped me and just moved me along, and I hope that you go into the description box and check out their channels. So for project number 2, we're just going to take this old sign that I had that was a snowman sign from the Dollar Tree. I have had this one for like a couple years, but the Dollar Tree has this size of sign all the time. In fact, they have some out for Valentine's right now. And I'm going to take these stickers that I got from over there, and I have 2 types of stickers. I have the hearts that have kind of the diamond jewel in the middle, and then I found these really cute cupcake stickers that they had over there, and I have those as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a pattern, and I'm picking the kind of darker pink ones, and I'm going to lay them out in rows of 3, and then I'm just going to take one cupcake sticker. And I kind of play around with the placement of where I want the cupcake sticker to go, and then I end up deciding to go ahead and put it in the middle. I kind of want the cupcake to stick out, so that's why I chose to only do one of the cupcakes. And so these are stickers, and they are pretty like sturdy backing to the stickers. If you wanted to, you could just peel the back off and stick them onto the sign, and I think that they would be just fine sticking on like that. I decided I didn't want to go to the trouble of peeling the backs off, so I just went ahead and took my hot glue gun and placed some hot glue on the back of each of the hearts. Once I have them placed down, I'm just going to take a little twine bow that I tied as a shoelace bow, and I'm going to attach that right into the middle of my cupcake. That is it for project number 2, and this was so simple, yet it's so cute and adorable, and I absolutely love the cupcake in the middle. So I'm Catherine with A Perfect Place to Start. If you're new to my channel, I love to do seasonal decor, Dollar Tree DIYs, trash to treasure. So if that is something that you are into, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. I also have an Instagram, which is under A Perfect Place to Start 78. I post home decor photos, my DIYs, and some of my more like everyday activities in my stories. So for project number 3, we're going to take some more of the stickers from the Dollar Tree and this little sign that I saw when I was there just a few days ago. I'd never seen this sign before, so I was kind of excited. It has an easel on the back. I was originally going to just try to take off these clothespins, but they are actually threaded through like the middle of the clothespin, so then I decided, okay, I'm just going to start sanding the sign with the clothespins on. Well, they get in the way, and I decided I'm painting this anyway, and so I go ahead and remove the twine and the clothespins for a later date. Originally, I had planned to stick them back onto the sign, but then the project took a different turn, and I decided not to do that after all. So I just put them aside for another project later. So I'm using some white Waverly chalk paint and just give this sign a couple coats of the chalk paint so I have a nice finish and the unicorns aren't showing through. Then I took these conversation heart stickers that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of lay them out in a pattern. I try not to have too many of the same color next to each other, and I just kind of space them out. So I go ahead and get them all set up across as a row, and then I follow that same step all the way down to the bottom of the sign. Just like the last sign, these are stickers. You could remove the white backing and just stick them onto the sign like that. I didn't want to take all the white backings off, so I'm just using my glue gun. I did have to do some rearranging, and one of the backings did come off, and I just stuck it onto the sign with the sticker back, and it worked just fine. So either way would be okay. I'm going to take one of these heart cutouts that also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using that pink folk art chalk paint again to cover the entire heart. Then I'm going to take my jute and I'm just going to glue it to the back of this heart, and then I'm going to wrap it in just like a random design all around the heart until I think that there is enough twine on there. And then once I do that, I'm just going to cut it, and then I'm just going to glue the tail to the back of the heart. Once I have that finished, I'm just going to take the completed heart, put some hot glue on the back, and I'm going to glue it to the middle of this sign. This project, just like all the other projects today, are super simple. They are kid friendly. These are stickers, and so if you didn't want your kids using hot glue, most of what we did today could be just assembled with the sticker itself and then some supervision with the heart in the middle. I did go ahead and take a little piece of twine, make a bow, and glue it in the middle here just because there's a little hole in the heart and I didn't want the hole to show. My bow gets a little lost in the rest of the twine, but I feel like it goes with it, so when you're close up you can tell there's a bow there. And that is the final project. I think it's so cute and I'm really happy with how all three projects turned out. Let me know which one is your favorite down in the description box. Mine happens to be project number 2 with the cupcake sticker. I'm so glad you joined me today for Sign Wednesday. Don't forget to go down into the description box, click on the playlist, and check out everybody's super cute signs that they made for today's projects. As always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you guys in the next video.